form?
I've got a deal that's been talking about. I guess they don't go by rises anymore, but some towns have what's called community gardens, where they'll have, Carroll's got a very successful one. I think they got like 80 plots. And they're talking about having it here.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
And I think I talked to Adam about it, and I have talked to Bob. He thinks he can find a spot. I think what we need to do is to, again, run a, I don't say advertise, but some kind of article and maybe a newsletter saying that asked if anybody's interested. There's no sense getting all fired up and getting all this stuff and nobody wants to do it. They tried it, and Carroll took off to beat heck. They've got a tremendous community gardens.
Yeah, I stumbled upon it. So.
Yeah, and then they have a farmer's market, and it's all tied together. And they tried it in Denison and it flopped. I mean, so who knows if it'll work, but I think try to give the opportunity to do it would be no cost to the city other than land.
Do they haul their own water and everything if it doesn't
Well,
rain?
that's what they
haul
do. They pay, Carroll, they pay some dues, and they got a water tank out there, and sits there, and you got to draw your own water, but at least the tank's sitting there, the city fills it up every once in a while, and they haul it, so.
I'll give a call down to Carroll and see what type of issues they ran into and what kind of changes.
And how they found out about who wanted to. I mean, you can put it in the paper, you can put it a lot of places, but it seems like they don't pay attention. So.
But if we do that, we need to have it probably April. I can find somebody to till it for nothing, so I can probably find somebody to donate some fertilizer, but just a matter if we have a need for it. With the deer and stuff in this town, it's very good.
Yeah. Well, I think in talking with Bob before, one of the areas he had in mind was by Lions Park and out there by the cemetery, and I would think that would be a heavily populated area for the deer, so yeah, it'd definitely be an issue.
Maybe put fence up, that'd be another issue.
First, we have to see if there's interest.
Yep.
That's the first thing.
I do have a couple of things for the board. In your mailbox, you may have seen some copies of literature. It is the handouts from the P&Z training that took place on December 2nd. If you have any questions about what you read through there, feel free to ask. I can relay what I learned, and if I can't answer your questions, I can always forward them to Joe down at Region 12, who was the one that put on the training. Excuse me. We will be hosting the Northwest Iowa League of Cities meeting on January 21st. I do encourage you to attend. We've been asked, in particular by the league, to attempt to contact one of two speakers. We've been asked to get the state auditor to come down and talk to us about the state's financial status. And the other one was our speaker from last year. If any of you attended last year, we had a gentleman from Iowa State University come speak to us about and the prospects of him coming back and talking to us about new changes and the relationship between the state and the municipalities and their financial conditions. So those will be one of those two. Will be the ones I've targeted. I'm waiting for responses from them to see if they're available. I also want to inform the council that the community request applications were due on Friday. So I will be asking the Finance Committee to get back together as they review that as a part of the overall budget now that we have those in hand. And also I wanted to inform you that we did not win the award for the playground equipment over at the Rockwell-Lytton School District.
We didn't miss it by very much, did we?
Our highest opportunity bid was about $90 short of what it went for. It ended up going for about $5,100. I understand that the highest bidder was Audible.
That's too bad. Gary, you've been doing a great job in Santa Claus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That meeting that Northwest Iowa, what time is that meeting? Like 7?
Usually, I believe the meeting portion starts around 7 o'clock.
The dinner starts, I think, about 6.
That's Cattle Club.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? If not, I would ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Call for a vote?
Councilman Johnson?
Yes.
Rennie?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you very